What's happening? Oh my God, we're live. Hey, what is happening? I didn't realize it was on already. I was sitting there waiting for it. It was coming on and coming off. Hey, before we get started, because people will be coming on a little bit, but hey, check this out. I got this about a month ago. It's kind of cool. If you follow me, you know I'm into weird weapons and medieval stuff. So check this out. I've got this. I've got this thing hanging on the wall. Actually, I built got a holder for it. I got my double axe up there. But this I found up in Big Bear, California, which is it's about 8,600 feet. It's a beautiful place. It's nice to, especially in the summertime. It's nice to drive up the hill. It's about 2 hours from where I live. It's an easy drive, but once you get up in the hills, it's nice to go from, a month ago when I went up there, it was about 105 down here, and we went up there and it was like 78 degrees. It was like freezing. It was wonderful. But anyways, they have all these little shops up there, and I found this beauty, baby, because everybody needs, you need an executioner's axe. You got to have an executioner's axe. There's no reason why you don't have one. If you don't have one, go to Big Bear, California. They sell them. So if you need to take somebody's head off, hey, where'd you find? Hey, Andy told you, okay? So this is your executioner's axe. Get one. $39.95. I can't remember, something like that. Anyways, I'll set that over there for now. Hey, what's happening? Today, what are we talking about? Let me get organized here. Oh yeah, we're talking about, I want to get into, I'm into this program called Tecademics. And Tecademics is a school that actually teaches how to make money online. And specifically, there's a lot of different things that they do, but right now we have a 90-day challenge, and it starts from the time your 90 days, not from my 90 days, your 90 days. Oh, my seat, great. It's good to have a seat that works. I sit in it all day and break my seat. Have a 90-day challenge from the time that you start, and we train you on how to be making $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, hopefully within 90 days. Now, in the school, you can actually do it two ways. In fact, Tech Week, which is we have our live school, is in Phoenix, Arizona next week. It starts the 25th, I believe it's the week of the 25th through the 29th. You don't necessarily have to attend there because we do live streams, and once you buy the products and things, to sign up for the 90-day challenge, it's actually free. But we teach things like Shopify, for example, where you can set up your own. It's a site where you can set up your own store, and you find something. We teach you. You find something that you have passion for. So you want to have it kind of congruent. In other words, if you're into, cooking, if you like dogs and cats, hunting, fishing, cigars, hats. If you have a passion or a hobby for something specific, books, history, you can actually set up a store with products that you're interested in selling. We'll show you how to develop that store, how to set it from the bottom up, from scratch one. But we'll train you on how to make money online by doing that. And even how to advertise for it. Things like Facebook advertisement. For as little as $5 a day, you can actually bring traffic, buying traffic, and targeted traffic to your store. And we'll show you how to set all of that up, how to make it congruent, how to bring followers, how to bring the long game, how to create a store that maybe you can even flip eventually to someone else and create other stores. But it's a great avenue to create money without a whole lot of outgo on your part. If you're going to start a franchise, like a McDonald's franchise, that'll be $1 million to start. Okay, you don't need that. You need a lot of willpower and the ability, the grit, okay, to persevere your dream. Now, this is some of the examples. You don't have to go to the live show. I've been to the live shows in Phoenix, the live classes in Phoenix. These are examples of some of the booklets. Here's Tech Week, Shopify 101, Shopify 102. Now, I love these because when I show them to you, everything's backwards. You know, isn't that great? I don't know why I got to get a camera that doesn't show everything backwards, but the whole thinking behind it is, how do you take an 18-year-old kid and who wants to be a brain surgeon, and step by step by step, 10 years later, you take an 18-year-old kid, and by the time they're 28, they're working on your brain. Now, that doesn't happen overnight. That happens by a step-by-step process and an education process that's, number one, applicable to everyone, that's easy to follow, and that you have a community of people who support you if you run into a problem or have a situation. There's all kinds of support. It's a phone call away, or we have all kinds of communities you can just ask within the community if you get stuck with something. So you're never alone. It's not like something you get into something and you're all by yourself. It's far from it. Also, you know, we're going to have stores. We're going to have offices all over the world in the next few years. Right now, we're going to have 2 in the Arizona area. We're going to be in different countries. We're going to be in different cities. But getting ahead of myself, right now, I have a link. I actually have a link at the beginning of this, www.wickedgood.mobi. You can go there and you can start your 90-day challenge. It's pretty self-explanatory. But that's the Tecademics. That's Shopify 101 and 102. Good place to start. Really good place to start. And again, Tech Week is next week. You don't have to go there. You can just go there. You can actually see the classes online once you get involved with it. But it's free to join. It's free to get involved, and it's free to get the education. Really just promoting that. We just want people to get involved and to be able to get away from, you know, the 9 to 5. Get around a mentality of entrepreneurs. Get around a mentality of people who can help you get away from that rat race and be able to empower yourself from having to work for someone else and become the boss yourself. The problem is most people they're surrounded by controlling mechanisms, you know, be it the people that you work with or the television, and sometimes you need to unplug from all of those. To continue, you know, there's some things I'm going to be doing in future. I'm going to be doing a lot of book reviews that hopefully help people out and put you in the right direction of things you should be thinking about. But some of the books, I've got about 10 of them here. I'm just going to briefly show you some of the stuff that I think you should be looking at. I know, again, they're backwards, but this is called The Compound Effect. Jumpstart your income, your life, your success. It's talking about, again, taking little steps every day. So much of the secret of success is activities that you do during your day. You know, they're not necessarily unbelievable things to be doing or huge things to be doing. They're usually little things that you just need to do every day. The problem is it's just as easy not to do them as it is to do them. But it adds up. It compounds. It either compounds in a good way by doing them, or it compounds in a bad way by not doing them. We'll show you the difference. Here's a good one. The Circle of Profit. How to turn your passion into $1 million. And this is a buddy of mine. His name is Anik Singhal. Great. He's got a little biography in here. I've met him a couple times. Great guy. He'll tell you how to do sales funnels, find your passion, and make it congruent. Again, I've said that a number of times, but you got to find your passion. This is just becoming a Bible book, really. It's called The Miracle Morning. It's all about mindset. You know, it's not just about getting up. If you've heard some things about it, it's not just about getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's about really getting your day started correctly, accomplishing little things in the beginning so that you have a little more euphoric step, you know, spring in your step when you get your day going. But The Miracle Morning You can do a lot of things before 8 o'clock in the morning and to set your day off right. This is a must-read. If you haven't read it yet, hell, Elrod's an incredible guy. Right now he's really fighting cancer. He's a young guy. I think he's in his 30s. This is a must-read. If you haven't had this book, I don't care. Go to Amazon, go to eBay, go to your bookstore, get this book. Okay. Then I've got a pile here of just kind of classic stuff. Og Mandino. These are more salesman kind of stuff. Good stuff to read. Og Mandino, A Better Way to Live. The Greatest Salesman in the World. Sales is really everything. If you got married, you sold somebody. Okay. The Master Key to Riches, Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill has a number of books out. Again, these are Bibles. How to Win Friends, Influence People. Norman Vincent Peale, The Power of Positive Thinking. There's a thought, huh? Now we're going to get back into the e-commerce. Now this is something, if you're going to get into Shopify and into the e-commerce world, I met this guy this summer a couple times, actually. His name is Tanner Larson, a little tiny guy. He'd probably laugh if I said that. Young guy, mid-30s, maybe late 30s. E-commerce evolves. I think he does like $10 million a year in the e-commerce industry, but he'll show you how to scale up your business once you learn what you're doing. And he'll give you insight into, if you want to go in that direction, into the e-commerce world like you've never known. Great book to read. .com secrets. This is becoming another Russell Brunson. This is becoming a couple of his books, but this one here is really becoming, what do I got in here? Airplane ticket to San Diego. Oh, from San Diego to Detroit. Okay, I don't remember that trip. Must have been a while ago. Must have been a good bookmarker. Anyway, this is a great book. .com secrets. Again, how to set up sales funnels, the concept of attraction marketing, how to bring people into your realm. If you're familiar with this is another JV Zoo community, how to create products. And if you're familiar with the JV Zoo community, they're a rather crazy community. Awesome place. I've been to some of their events. The JVZ community is a community that promotes people create software, all kinds of e-commerce products. It's a great organization. This is a great book if you want to get involved with those kind of guys. I still have some products I need to finish with them and to launch. I have one sitting in the can. I still need to get going. I need to finish that up. I got most of it in the can. I'll get into that another day. But some of the stuff, just to wrap up, Tech Week with Tecademics is next week. Okay? It's in Phoenix, Arizona. If you can't get there, great. Otherwise, go to my link, www.wickedgood.mobi, okay? And you can start the 90-day challenge for free. Let me go over some of the stuff you're going to get in there, okay? Shopify 101. You're going to get several hours of Shopify information from instructors that have done well over $1 million their first year. $1 million in sales. So you're looking at maybe a profit of $450,000 to maybe $600,000 profit first year. It beats flipping burgers at McDonald's. Okay, and that's just one stream of income. Okay, it's just one. I'm not saying you're going to do it, but if you apply the knowledge that you can get for free on my link, did you hear that? Okay, good. If you apply the knowledge, if you apply yourself, if you take massive action, you can get there quickly and be around the right people. Other subjects, credit management, parts 1 through 4. Learn how to, not just fix your credit, but create more credit, how to be able to find money, because you're going to need money eventually. If you want to upscale, if you want to scale up. Facebook marketing, Facebook 101, Facebook 102, how to Google advertisement, SEO, search engine optimization. We have classes on all of these kind of things. Pay per click. Print on demand. Print on demand is something I'm really getting into. Print on demand is, if you ever heard of a company called Teespring, it's another site where you can actually target market. You create T-shirts or mugs or sweaters, and you can actually target market anybody. And you can go to Fiverr, which show you how to do that, where there's designers all over the world that will design you a T-shirt for as little as $5. Really $5 to maybe $15 if you give them a tip, and you'll have a designed T-shirt where you can go sell. Give you an example. You can make a T-shirt. I'm from Syracuse. You could say Orange Men. You could even have the lacrosse or football, or and then you could have like a beer. You could say Coleman's or something that has something to do with the particular area that you live in. The sky's the limit, and you can target certain people that would obviously buy that product, and we'll show you how to do that. Print on demand is really huge right now, really huge, especially for Christmas. Another thing is you want to get into the Shopify. You want to get into Shopify, you want to get into Teespring, you want to get into print on demand. You want to be able to be selling products within the next month, because the Christmas season is going to hit. You could literally, if you play your cards right, make a fortune between now and the end of this year. In fact, the last 3-4 months of the year, you could make more than you have the last 2 years if you play your cards right. And then we have other things like Sales 101, Shopify 201, social media marketing. Obviously, you have to be, it helps to be a social presence, okay? Not just Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I mean, there's so many. Snapchat. I mean, you need to hire people. Ooh, am I getting low on power? And SEO, search engine optimization. And those are just some of the things I'm touching on that are available to you. I'm going to touch that real close. Okay, I'm running out of power here, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I just want you to understand there's some really huge things that are available to you. I'm going to be going over all these books over the next few weeks in depth. I try not to talk more than, say, 15 minutes or so, otherwise people lose interest. And I'll introduce you to all the new weapons that I have, because I've got a plethora of new, they're not really weapons, but I've gotten into these tobacco products that were like 19th century cutting tools, farm tools, and I've cleaned them up. I'm going to make a whole display of them. I'll show you a new one every day. I got a ton of them. They're really cool. They're really medieval looking, even though most of them are from the 19th century. But that's my passion. I have fun doing this. So that's all for now. Remember, it's up to you. It's not up to your government or your teacher or your parents. It's up to you guys. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's not your circle of people that you're around. Ultimately, it's up to you. And that's my message for the day. Love you guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.